Thought I'd do a quick review on the steps that we use for our RV. A lot of people have asked about them, and this is what they look like. They only weigh 35 pounds, and they're really easy to set up. They're an accordion style step. And as many of you know, we have a disabled daughter who can't, well, she has a leg amputated and she's in a wheelchair, so to use the normal RV steps was always kind of difficult for her and dangerous, especially because we have 3 little grandsons. Well, they're 5 and 6 now, but the day we bought our trailer, one of the twins, the 5-year-old, fell out of it because he slipped off the step and hit pretty hard. So we knew we were going to have to do something to get the to make it a little more safe for them and for our daughter. So we found these. I thought I'd just do a quick tear down and set up and just show you how they work. About it, I'm tearing it down, and as you can see, it does an accordion thing, and the rails fold, and that's about it. And then I just stick it in the trailer and just secure it inside, or it can go in the pass-through, but we just put ours in the trailer, and we're ready to go. And I do use a hammer just to tighten the rails, just to make them more secure, since everybody tends to grab those pretty good, especially our daughter. She uses them for balance, so I just want to make sure they don't slip at all. So I use a hammer just to tighten down these, and that's about it. I think they're well worth the money. The only problem is you constantly have to pull on the end of them, which I'll show you when I set it back up. They like to scrunch up. Anyhow, let me get this set back up and I'll show you how quick and easy that goes. Show you this. They do have a lip right here. You can see that on each side. It just hooks behind the step you normally have. You probably could screw them in if you wanted, if it was going to be a more permanent attachment, but otherwise that just stays there, and then when you pull on it, it just catches on that, and that's how you stretch them out. So that's what I'm going to do next. Pretty much all there is to that. Just pull them out, and they'll slowly level out as you step on them, and that's how easy it is. Then you just put in this little handrail here, and it tightens down. Again, I use a hammer to secure it. And these just go into these slots. Just set down in there. And same with up here. You just make sure they are pushed all the way down, and then you just tighten them down. And again, you do not have to tighten them. That's pretty secure right where they're at, but like I said, our daughter really pushes on these, so I just crank them down a tad bit more just to make sure. And then the only thing left, which I'm not going to do it because I've already got them level, but I just put a level along this bottom step, and then you adjust these legs here until the steps level, and that kind of levels up the whole thing. But we've already done that. And then as you walk on it, it slowly gets pushed to kind of shrinks in, especially when they're brand new. We've had ours for about 7 months now, and at first I'd have to pull them every time we'd go up and down them to get them to stretch back out. And but now you know, once a week or so I'll just grab them. More likely is, and see this, sorry about that noise, you want to make sure it's latched, or it this lip back here, if you can see that, I'll make sure those are tucked in behind that top step. And then what I do, and I just get into a habit of grabbing these and pulling on them until they're stretched out. And that's about it. And then we have a welcome mat that we tend to put on. And in the summer, I bought a big mat from Lowe's and cut it in. It was actually, each 2 squares was perfect size that we put on each step. That way it doesn't get so hot. Like I said, our daughter's only got 1 leg, and so she will actually sit on the top and just sit coming down to get down. And in the summer, those can get pretty hot where they can burn you if you touch them. So we use these to make that, so it's, even though the rubber will get hot as well, but not near as hot as the metal. And in the winter we decided to take them off because the first time it snowed, it got really icy on top, where these steps, if you can see it, they have little gray spiky things on them to stop them from being slippery. And even though we had snow last night, and they were not slippery this morning when we came out, so that worked really well. But yeah, like I said, we use this during the summer. And the other thing, in the winter, or if you're in a rainy spot, these holes will pool up with water, and if that's a issue for you. But otherwise, that's pretty much it. It takes, you know, like a minute or so, a minute and a half to set these up completely, or tear them down. So it's well worth the money, and I'll put the link to these down below. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.